Hello guys, today I'm going to make one of my favorite breakfasts. Even though it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I try not to have a breakfast. I have my breakfast about 2 o'clock, and the breakfast I'm going to make is an omelette without onions. It's quite nice. Those of you who don't like onions would really enjoy it. I have occasionally onions in my omelette, but I don't really fancy having any onions today. So the ingredients for my omelets are 2 eggs, a tomato, and green chilies, coriander, and cheese. So let me show you the ingredients. So this is the ingredients, and now I'm going to start preparing the ingredients. So I get my chopping board and onion. First of all, I'll break the eggs and put it in this pan. I find it very therapeutic making omelettes. I don't know why. Seem to be eating lots of omelettes since the lockdown. Normally when I was going to work, I would just have one boiled egg and a slice of bread with a banana. But now since lockdown, I try not to have a breakfast. I just have something in the afternoon. You may call it intermittent fasting, you may call it whatever, but I don't eat anything till about after 2 o'clock. So the other thing is that the cheese, I'll put all that cheese in it, and this is grated mozzarella cheese, which is already grated from the shop. So I'm just going to put this aside for a minute, and then I'm going to start cutting the green chilies. I don't use red chilies, or I mean, you could have a plain omelette as well without green chilies, but I love green chilies. I'm going to see how many I should put in there, maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe all of them. So once I've cut them, I'm going to wash these. And I'm going to do the same with the tomatoes. And then with the coriander, I'm going to just take a small bunch out of this. Should be enough. Take all the bad leaves out. And then I'm going to wash these ones as well. Wash it properly. There's no insecticide, no dirt, no. And then get ready to chop in these. So get rid of that. And then I'll just cut these. Eggs are very good for you. Coriander is very, very good for you if you have any metals in your body in terms of toxins. Coriander helps to remove it out of your body, and it's a very hearty herb, tastes nice, Tastes nice with any kind of food you cook. So put this coriander in the egg. I'll cut the tomato. Just dice it up. Normally I would put onions in it, but just gonna cook without onions today. I've been eating too many onions. Omelette does go nice with onions, for those of you who like. I mean, you could make a plain omelette, which you just put the eggs together, whip them up, put some salt and pepper in it, but I like something different. I like it flavor. I like it to have a lot of flavor in it, and I've just become addicted to green chilies lately. I mean, I've always liked green chilies, but lately when I cook, I don't put any other kind of chilies in it. I just use the green chilies. The only problem is that if I cook in the house, nobody would eat any of my food, because they would eat it. They would have to take the like if I make an omelette for the family, then they would just be picking out the green chilies, because it's they don't like the green chilies, too spicy for them. So I just cut the green chilies in there. And actually what I do, I don't eat this omelette with bread, or nor do I eat it with any naans or pita bread or anything like that. I actually have rice cakes. They're very light. I have 3 rice cakes with them, and I put some almond butter on it, and it's just really filling and really tasty. And I just wash it down with a nice cup of tea or coffee. I've had already 2 cups of coffee today, so it's time to have a cup of tea. I do like a cup of tea. I don't drink that much. I used to drink a lot of tea, but now I just drink probably one cup of tea. I've gone the opposite way now. Before I used to drink a lot of coffee, a lot of tea. And now I've started to drink a lot of coffee instead of tea. The only thing is that probably when I drink tea, I will run into the toilet. But with the coffee, I don't go that much. So that's probably the only difference. You can see the way I dice the green chilies. I used to have a friend of mine who was a chef in an Indian restaurant, and apparently when you cut it this way, the flavor comes out more than you just cut it in a round shape. I've been cutting it ever since then. It does taste nice. You have to just make sure that you wash your hands once you've finished with the cutting green chili. I think I'm not going to put another one. I think that's probably enough. It'll be probably even a bit too. What shall I? No, I think that'll be probably even too much for me. So I've cut all the ingredients. I'm just gonna put everything in the sink. And get the pan ready. Okay. I'm going to cook this, put the pan on now. And normally I don't cook on high, so I cook on the lowest flame. And and fork out. And I'll just put it with a fork. Whip it nice and good. All the cheese, mozzarella cheese, the eggs, the coriander, they all get whipped properly. And just need to put some, not to forget any salt and pepper. So some pepper. Pepper in. I like pepper, especially in omelettes. Okay, there's pepper there, some salt, and the salt that I like is Himalayan salt, full of minerals, and this works. More beneficial for you, so get some olive oil. Super good for you. You're not supposed to heat the olive oil too much. When you heat the oil too much, the beneficial properties out of the olive oil goes away, and actually the oil the composition changes, and it becomes actually bad for you. Oil should not be heated too much. So not many people know. A lot of people have vegetable oil. Naturally, vegetable oil is a fraud, but there is no such thing as vegetable oil. What they do is that they get all these seeds, and the seeds are then heated to very high temperatures, and the oil is then extracted from them. And in natural fact, actually, it's very harmful. A lot of people who have arthritis and diabetes and all these kind of things, especially arthritis, it causes inflammation causing oils. Try to, better off eating butter, better off eating olive oil, which is pure olive oil, or you could have ghee as well, pure vegetable ghee. I mean, it's now been now there's an understanding that all these things that we've been told not to eat are actually beneficial for us. Obviously, everything in moderation. Here goes you can see I just warm the oil in there, so I don't heat the oil very hot, so the oil never burns. And then once you put it in there, olive oil, just put the egg in there and just cook gently. In a minute. So just spread it all out in the pan. And leave it to cook. And in the meantime, what I'll do, I'll put the oven on, and I will cook the rest in the oven. So the properly cooked nice, just like a pizza. When I get my rice cakes ready, I think each rice cake is about 30 calories. I think that's about 30 calories. So it's only 90 calories for 3 rices, and it can be fill in. Want to put some almond on it. Almond is very good for you, especially the spread as well. You get the oil benefit as well. Meridian, this is the almond butter that I have. You can buy it from most shopping centres here. You get it from Asda, you can get it from Tesco, you can get it from Lidl. They're not that expensive. It lasts quite a while as well. And I like it anyway. Instead of putting butter or anything else on it, I find it has a filling part for me. I don't have to have 2 or 3 slices of bread, so just take that, put it on there. You could put as well some on the side, some avocado. I normally have that, but for whatever reason, it's finished today. I have avocado, I have some salad as well. Lots of green salads, which are already washed and done in the supermarket. But I make sure I always wash the salad, even though it says it's pre-washed. And salads are always washed in chlorine. And chlorine is very, very bad for you. So always try to wash your salads. Even nowadays they put a lot of chlorine in our water. So we take this, just put it in the oven for a few minutes. And there you go, a breakfast to kill for. Thank you everyone. I'm going to try to enjoy myself. Speak to you another time. Take care and look after yourselves. Bye.